Hi friends, let's have a productive evening in this wonderful house coat that I thrifted that my sister made me get that I am so excited about. So I have only been home for 10 days in the month of June and I have absolutely no groceries. So I went and bought like a handful of things, and look at that apple pie. The name of that ice cream is Scream, which is what I do into my pillow every night under this administration. And actually, screaming Taylor Swift into the freezer does help keep away the existential dread while you're putting away groceries. Anyways, so the reason I have not been home for most of the month of June is because I have a third, maybe fourth job. I don't know. I dog sit a lot. This is what we have for dinner. Look at that. Easy peasy. I'm overwhelmed. Shocker. So I was at somebody's house most of the time this month because I need money. Yay. Thanks, capitalism. So I have been slowly trying to catch up on chores and things. And one other thing I've been trying to do since I wasn't at home, I tried to cook at home a lot more because I don't like to cook at other people's houses. So I've been prioritizing fresh ingredients. This zucchini is from the farmer's market. And yeah, it makes me feel actually really bougie and really happy with my life. Also, peep the dishes in the back. If you're new here, hi, welcome, first off. But those dishes will not get done tonight. And you might be like, oh, Libby, what? No, we prioritize what we can prioritize, and the dishes weren't one thing. Also, if I don't take this off, it will scream at me and act like there's a fire when I'm literally just barely cooking anything. I'm happy that it's sensitive, but she's a little bit too sensitive sometimes. Also, a lot of my plant babies had babies while I was gone. Look at that little leaf. They're so stinking pretty. And here we are, staring off into the void. I also started a sourdough starter because, again, mental health and existential dread. So I did actually put the dishes away because that was something that was bothering me. But once again, around this house, we just focus on what we can work with. And you know what? I didn't have enough spoons today to get those dishes done. And that's 100% okay. Do what you can and don't feel bad about what you don't. I got hot and distracted, so I went and changed into pajamas at 7 o'clock at night. So let's continue making dinner. I couldn't open the jar for a second, but I did it. Okay. Baby, why are you rolling lemons and limes? I'm actually making an electrolyte drink because I live in the devil's butt crack of Nebraska currently, and it is extremely hot and I'm very dehydrated. So I'm putting 2 lemons and 2 limes into this water, and to be honest with you, it turns out a little bit more tangy than I appreciated. Oh Lord, expected. And I added a little bit of a secret ingredient. Ooh, it didn't help. It was still a little tangy. So I basically dilute this with some water and put some sweetener in it to help. But it does help me feel hydrated. Also, these are the moments we live for. Oh, wow. Look at us go. Candid. Do we think I can unpack my bag in 5 minutes while this is finishing up and that's finishing up? Let's go. Look at how good the kiddo cleaned off the table, and him and my mom made this little butterfly and bee feeder. How cute. So what is the open house tomorrow about?
So it's 10:30 to 11:30. It's like a showcase on what we've been learning and working on at school, and you can your parent can take you home at 11:30.
Does anyone else have an issue with eating leftovers? I literally can't stand them or stomach them very well, so I'm giving most of this away to my mom and my sister, and I divvy it up into smaller portions for me and my kiddo, because if it's in one giant thing, I just literally will not eat it. Does anyone else have this issue? I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Bye!